Hero, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
Coming in hot. Yeah, man. Got a little bit distracted, doing too many things at one time. Shout out to the Morning Brew crew, man. Shouting out those guys. They did a pregame show. So I was in the chat just now showing love to those guys. Showing love to real podcasters out there, man. You know, people that are doing good work and stuff. But this is the Knicks show. So, you know, it's time to get busy with this thing here. Big time game here. We're in Dallas, playing in Dallas. We're looking forward to seeing Luka versus OG, but that's not going to happen today. So we're going to be doing it's going to be a Kyrie show today. So who's going to guard Kyrie? I think that's the big question for everybody. DiVincenzo, I think you got to just give it to him and let him guard him. Brunson too. OG's going to get his chance also. But, you know, I like guys to guard their position. You know, having OG on guarding Kyrie all the time is going to take away from what everyone else is doing defensively. So if you're going to have, like I said, OG guarding Kyrie, then who's guarding the other positions? You know what I'm trying to say? So I would rather stay down, let Kyrie do what he's going to do, because the rest of that team is not good without Luka. Excuse me. With the Knicks defense and stuff, I think the Knicks defense should be able to destroy these guys, man. So anyway, like I said, I'm coming in hot. As you can see, I got the hoodie on again today. You know what I'm saying? Definitely doing too many things at one time as always, man. But let's get this thing going here. Share the NBA.com screen. Let's get my beautiful face up in here. Yeah, so right now they're just shooting around and stuff. You know, also too, I'm trying something different today. I'm trying to go live on I messed up. I'm trying to go live on Instagram tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I see people going on Instagram. Instagram hasn't really kicked out the bugs yet, because you have to do everything manually, man. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, let me see. Yeah, you got to do everything manually on Instagram, which is like annoying, because we don't already moved along from this already, you know. So having to manually put in the stream keys and all kind of stuff, that's something that we were doing like 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Not even 6 years ago, even before that. You know, we were doing all that stuff 6 years ago. So let me just get this together, guys. You know what's crazy? I'm typing in the stuff on it when it's on my phone. Jesus Christ. How old am I? Oh my God. How old am I? So let's let me just get this thing set it off here, man. The game hasn't started yet. So let me get it together. I mean, did I type it in the chat? No, I didn't. Thank God. Yeah, man. So I'm expecting a win, man. I don't care about being away or stuff like that. The Knicks tend to play really good away, and then we usually have a decent amount of fans watching, from other stadiums and stuff. So let me just get this together. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I don't even know how to get it to work. But I got the title in there. So I mean, how do you do everything else? So this, well, I guess you have to go live. I guess right. You have to go live and then put the stream key in. I don't know how this thing works. Let me see here. I have no idea how this works, guys. So I'm just playing around with it. This is crazy. Oh my god, this is crazy. So anyway, so I'm messing around with it. So this is like a work in progress here. But I'm anxious, man. Shout out to these Nick commercials, man. I'm in a Nick commercial. I'm in actually three of them, all courtesy of Nick's OmniFan, man. So if you guys get a chance to watch a game with Nick's OmniFan, they really are really good company to mess around with. Shout out to the two young ladies that run it. You know what I'm saying? They do a really good job. So I was actually in three Knicks commercials, man. So some of the people that I met through them are actually in another commercial they just showed a few minutes ago, man. So I mean, the Knicks are starting to give fans the opportunity to get commercials and stuff like that. There's a guy there that works the trains. They got a train conductor actually followed him and did a commercial with him. All that stuff is unheard of, man. A couple people, just regular people in their house with their kids. So I mean, it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff to see. But I'm trying to figure it out. What's up with this, man? Nah, this is interesting. All right, so now what do I do? So now once the Instagram whatever, now what do I do? It's not like it tells you what to do. It does. It actually does tell you what to do, but I just don't know what to do. So, it's not working for me right now. I have to figure this out. So anyway, we're going to end that and fuck that. So next time we come on here, maybe I'll mess around with the Instagram. Yeah, man. So I mean, that's not important. We'll do that the next time. I don't really have time to play with it, but we're gonna have to figure that out as time goes on. But anyway, we're here, man. So Los Nix is here. What's good? Que pasa, Iru? I'm half Spanish, man. You know what I'm saying? I speak Spanish in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak it out loud. I don't know how to anymore. I used to be able to do that when I was in high school, and I kind of like lost that gift, like around by the age 16. I kind of lost that gift. But yeah, it's been a long time, man. So should I learn it? I should, but how hard is that as time goes on, man? But I am Puerto Rican though. Thank God from my pop's genes, man. So that's the beautiful face. The little bit of an accent that you can hear, man. It's just natural. Straight from the Lord Savior. You know what I'm saying? Geraldine's in the place. Got Bobby Santiago in the place. Bobby Santiago's doing some extra shit today, man. I see Mega. I saw Mega in the Morning Brew podcast just now. We got Jarrell here. Mega, mix. Bobby Santiago's dropping 10 bucks in the broadcast today. Thank you for all you do. Great in-game broadcast. And I appreciate you, man. Great great you guys are like the are my co-stars. Because I don't usually rock with too many people, man, because I can't rely on people just like in real life. People that have friends, if you go on vacation and you go on vacation with friends, many people end up fighting with their friends because people always want to do what they want to do, and then if they're not doing exactly what they want to do, they tend to try to ruin the night for everybody else. So that's been my experience so far with this podcast and stuff. Like I tell you guys a story. Like I was supposed to start my pod with five people, so five people turned to one. You know what I'm saying? So I sometimes I see the same people every once in a while, like who were supposed to be a part of the crew. I see them all the time, and they say, "Oh, you still doing it, Pyle?" And I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a shame how people just don't see the vision. So now they think like, damn, man, if we would have did it all together, it would have been bigger. Yeah, you think? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's why I'm bigging up to Morning Crew, man, because Morning Brew Crew, because they doing a great job. Those guys met each other online, and then they formed their little crew, and now look what they're doing. They're definitely growing as a Knicks content page. You know what I'm saying? So it only takes us a couple people to hang out and do whatever. We all talk Knicks anyway. So why the hell we can't start something? So anyway, it's not easy to do it. It's not easy to find people to help you with it. But I don't care. I love to do this. I like people like Bobby Santiago come around and they like what I do. Shout out to I am Jarrell, Mega, everybody that supports. Geraldine, of course, Holcomb, all you guys popping all the time. You got Vinny Vegas here coming in already with something coming in hot. Shout out to JJ Barrera, the GOAT of Puerto Rican guards. I don't know about the GOAT. I don't know about the GOAT, but he's definitely up there. But we about to start the game here. So I mean, like, content creating is fun. I love to do it. So I'm not doing it for any kind of clout. I'm not doing it for any kind of money or anything like that. I'm doing it because I am absolutely fucking out of my mind. And I love to talk Knicks. And if I didn't do this, I would probably have to like I probably would have to just end this. You know what I'm saying? Hit the end button on my proverbial life, I guess, if you want to say that. Anyway, first shot up, Brunson, good defense, right? You want to hide Brunson. So right now they're using Green, to guard Brunson. Of course, the bigger guard to try to punish Brunson. But Brunson busts whoever's ass is in front of him as he drags Green all the way to the bucket. And does he score? Or no, he doesn't. Shout out to Hartenstein with the tried to dunk in Brunson's shot, but Brunson just walked that bigger player right to the basket and knocked it down. But right in his face, Kyrie comes down. Looks like they're using Brunson to guard Kyrie. So Brunson got lost a little bit. That's why Kyrie was able to get that jump shot. So here goes Dante DiVincenzo there. Kyrie's trying to start some havoc there, jumping in the passing lane, creating some havoc there. Shot clock is going down. We got 8. DiVincenzo comes in there, floats a nice little floater. He knocks that down. So I mean, the Knicks are fearless. That's one characteristic about the Knicks. We're just a fearless club. No matter who's out there, no matter who's driving or what's happening out there, you know, um, these guys are just fearless. Dante DiVincenzo drove just now and scored. Kyrie back-to-back threes, so he's ready. He understands what's happening out here. He understands this is the New York Knicks hot 5-game winning streak. So Kyrie came through, ultra focused, back-to-back 3-point shots. So anyway, here goes Brunson. Gives it over to Dante. Dante back to Julius. So now Julius back to Brunson. Knicks playing hot potato early here. Brunson being guarded by 3 people. Kicks it out to Julius. Dribbles, side steps. 3-point shot is up. He misses that. Hartenstein fighting for his life for the rebound. Wasn't able to get it out there. He got number 7 driving there. Dribbling. Cross court pass to Junior. Let's get some names here. It goes, is that Kyrie again? No, that's Hardaway Jr. Look at these guys fighting for their life. Number 7, that's Mr. Powell. Mr. Powell was on the Canadian national team, playing with RJ, former Nick. Doesn't that sound crazy? Kyrie driving, being guarded by Hartenstein. Hand is up, and he knocks down another shot. So Kyrie, ultra focused, man. All these quote unquote superstars, man, that's what they do. They make bad shots. That's the difference between like a good player and a superstar. Superstars just make bad shots, and I think that's it in a nutshell. Here goes Julius with an easy foul line jump shot and knocks that down. You know what I'm saying? But Kyrie just hit 2 back-to-back 3-point shots to start the game, and then he hit a fadeaway jump shot with a 7-footer's hand, in his face there. So, Kyrie's 3 for 3. So this is let's get some of these guys' names here. This is Derek Jones. So right now, offensive rebounds are against the Knicks right now. Dallas Mavericks are getting at these offensive rebounds. So here comes Jones with a nice little floater on the inside there, going against Brunson. But Jones is talking shit there to his own bench there. So I mean, that happened the last game. Philadelphia ended up getting blown up by 35 and they were talking big shit in the beginning of the game. So this is a backcourt violation hit by the Knicks. So the Knicks starting the game a little off the off the kill a little bit. But like I said, just remember what happened with that Philadelphia game. That Philadelphia game, we were they were fooling around with us in the beginning. They had a lot of confidence, but then the Knicks started whipping that ass. There goes Kyrie. OG right on cue, gets a piece of it. OG full head of steam there, loses it, gives it to Dante. Dante cross court pass to Brunson for 3 in the corner. He misses that. Look at OG fighting there, so got to stop the ball. So OG switched and is playing against Kyrie, but the Dallas Mavericks end up taking advantage of fast break opportunities. So I mean, when is Tom Thibodeau going to call a timeout? It's literally 12-4 here. Because here goes Brunson coming across the timeline. So is he calling a timeout? So I mean, this is the issue with Tom Thibodeau. Sometimes he waits too long to call that timeout. So you wait till you get 4 to 12 in order to call a timeout. The timeout should have been called a little while ago. When Kyrie hit the back-to-back threes and then hit the corner jump shot, they should have called a timeout. But he waits till they drag us to now where we're down by so much. We're down 12-4 right now. Like I said, Kyrie had 8 points, right? 8 points unanswered. You know what I'm saying? And Tom Thibodeau didn't call anything. He waits till it gets to more almost a double-digit lead already. You know what I'm saying? Before he calls the timeout. So that's the issue with Tom Thibodeau. Like people say, "Oh, Tom Thibodeau, what would we have done without him?" Yeah, but I mean, we have to call out flaws. It's one thing. Oh, stop hating on your coach. All you do is complain. Listen, man, we have to call it like we see it, man. Tom Thibodeau got us to a certain point, but sometimes game management and stuff like that, he's like he falls asleep sometimes. It's just very weird, man. So it is what it is, man. So yeah, man, definitely appreciate everybody in the chat. Definitely appreciate Bobby Santiago here with the 10 beans there. Definitely appreciate it, man. Like I said, came in a little bit hot. It was helping out the kids with the homework. I made a couple comments on Twitter today. We call it Twitter, but it's really X, right? The X app. So I was on the X app today. They were talking about Julius and IQ. So IQ gave his speech, on social media, talking about how he appreciates MSG. Then he was gave a big extended comment about Julius Randle. So I mean, the whole Julius Randle thing, man. Like people talk too much about his negative things, whatever. But this year, he's definitely cleaned all that up. He hasn't had any outbreaks, and he's been actually a really good leader this year. You know what I'm saying? So that can't go without saying. But IQ has been with Julius's entire career for since the beginning of his career. You know what I'm saying? So he had a lot of good things to say about him. And it has to do with mentoring and basically big brothership. So I just made a couple comments today, just pertaining to like basically leadership. If you're older than somebody, you know what I'm saying, you have to give back to the youth, no matter how young they are. They could be 5 years younger, a couple years younger, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you have children, I always say like I actually said this today, so I'm trying to see if I can get this up here. Let me see. I think it's this comment here. So let me get this over so you guys can see what I was talking about here. So this is the actual comment. So Nick's video, whatever. So they said I said do you want to see what kind of man someone is? Watch them around children, his children in particular. But watch how the children respond also. And I was like, it also applies to young people and older adults also. Like I'm in my 40s, right? You guys know that already. But if I come across somebody in their 30s, like say like a state, if something's going on and he's saying something, he's going through something, I got to give my own 2 cents about it, right? And then I met him a couple times, whatever. We had our little conversations or whatever. So you always make sure that like if you're talking to somebody like the peer thing is to an extent, you know what I'm saying. But also too, you have a little bit of knowledge, so you could pass on some knowledge to someone. It's actually great. Not that you always teaching somebody, but just you got to have that thing. You know what I'm saying? That as you're talking, the younger person will listen to you. If you're coming through genuinely and not trying to act like you know it all and trying to teach them or show them something. I'm gonna show you some shit. Nah, it's like you have conversations and you build with people, and then you do that. As a father, you're gonna get more out of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Also, just relationships in general. You get more out of relationships acting that way. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, sometimes you see guys like there's guys on my job that are 60 years old. They all act like 16-year-olds. So I can't learn nothing from these 60-year-olds, and I can't even communicate or have conversations with these 60-year-olds. People don't understand how social media works and stuff like that. They'll say things on social media, then they get all bent out of shape. It's just weird, man. It's just a weird time for older people. But like I said, if you see an older person acting like that, then something's absolutely wrong with them. So anyway, we got Tim Hardaway Jr. right away with a 3-point shot, 15 to 4. So the Knicks are in trouble here. Knicks got to figure this thing out here. This is not what we asked for. Dante DiVincenzo with his first three is up, and he knocks that down. So DiVincenzo playing well early on. He had a nice floater earlier. Now he has another 3-point shot. So here goes Tim Hardaway Jr. He wants to have a big game against his former club. Julius with a rebound, full head of steam, dribbling up the court, waiting for his teammates to get there. Here he goes with his own post presence. He got OG wide open, gives it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein back to DiVincenzo wide open for three. Off the front of the rim, misses that one. So 7-15. I anticipate the Knicks going to catch up. They're going to catch up and make Dallas call a timeout. So here goes Kyrie. Good defense by Dante. Kicks it out to Green for three. Green makes that three. So it's 18-7. Knicks are down by 11 early on in this game here. But, there's no need to get frantic. No need to get pissed off. We got a whole long game here. DiVincenzo takes the screen, looking for Brunson, gives it over to Julius cross court. Julius with the jab step, dribbles all the way to the basket. Spin moves in the lane, left-handed shot off the backboard. Beautiful. So that's what Julius has been doing this year, man. Getting to the basket and spinning to his left hand, which he should have been doing his entire career, and it makes a nice and smooth layup, as he should. So my man Powell hurt his nose there, so I think he really just hurt his pride a little bit. Just got popped on the floor like that. But he'd be all right. Let's see the replay here. So Julius comes in and spins. So he might have got clipped a little bit, man. But listen, get your face out of there. That's what my coaches used to say. Like the reason why you got hit is what's your face doing there, fam? You know that means you're not playing defense. Your hands up and your face is forward. You deserve to get popped in your face, fam. Learn how to play better defense. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that. Still like, is his nose still there? I just finished having a conversation with my 7-year-old about stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing. He was doing his homework, and we was talking about stuff, whatever, right? So, I made a poop joke. I'm just joking, pooping. Poop jokes. Kids love that. So he was taking his vitamins, liquid vitamins, and as I made the joke, he like choked a little bit on his what do you call it? Vitamins. So anyway, the argument was this is food. Same thing. Eat your food, bro. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to eat his food. He had a little tiny little turkey sandwich, for dinner. That's all he had. The kid don't want to eat nothing. So I made the little joke. So he chokes on his little vitamins, and then he starts going into convulsions and I'm choking and all this other stuff. I say, bro, if you don't stop it, you know what I'm saying? If you don't stop it, get yourself together and eat your damn sandwich. Okay, because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to eat your sandwich. Eat your sandwich, fam. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Stop the coughing and the convulsions and stuff like that because it's not that serious. Of course, as soon as I said it, he calmed down. And then now you still gotta eat the sandwich. So now sit down and eat your sandwich. Just like this guy Power. He got popped in the nose. Now he's sitting there holding his face, rolling around on the floor. Then when he gets up, he's going, well, you can't breathe now. Listen, man, get back on the bench. That's whatever. You're gonna play or not. You gotta come in, you're gonna get subbed, you're gonna keep playing. So cut the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's annoying to have conversations like that with older people, man. And I don't understand how you can feel good about that. Faking like, like faking like you got hurt. Like what are you looking for? The referees to save you? It's ridiculous, man. It's just like little kids stuff. I don't get it, man. Hey man, shout out to Vinny Vegas here. Definitely the Puerto Rican you said the goat of Puerto Rico. I don't think so, man. You know who I think the goat of Puerto Rico is? This my man right here. Carlos Arroyo. Yeah, man, this is the GOAT right here, Carlos Arroyo. Carlos Arroyo, he got the streets and he got college and also NBA fame here. International fame too. Remember he was busting the USA's ass all those years ago. You know what I'm saying? Could barely get any minutes on the NBA floor. Sparingly. He played for Detroit, as you see Celtics and stuff like that. A little bit for Utah. He played actually really good ball in Utah, but they didn't want to keep him. Because Carlos Arroyo is very confident, man. So he doesn't listen to coaches and that type of thing. So there was a story that I think they said that the he was playing really well, but the coach wanted him to do something, and he said, "Don't worry, watch the show." I think it was Stan Van Gundy or something like that, and Stan Van Gundy took him out the game and said, "Sit your ass down, son." Yeah, but this is the goat here, man. It came up around my time too. So let's get back into this game here. Got Kyrie Irving spinning in the lane there. Julius Randle just snatched the right out of his hands. Cut that bullshit, that jabbing and stabbing stuff, man. Let's get back into this game. Here goes Julius. Um, Gives it over to Dante in the corner. Dante has another three. So the Knicks are catching up here. We got 12-18. So Kyrie and Brunson are very similar. A lot of jabbing and stabbing, going to the basket, a lot of extra dribbles and spin moves and shooting over tall people, taking bad shots. As Jones makes another shot. No, that's not Jones. That's what's this kid's name? Jones is out the game, I believe. Let me get some of these names here, because this Dallas Mavericks now. I don't want to take anything away from them. So we're talking about Hardy. That was Hardy just now. Hardy's a good player. If Dallas didn't have Kyrie, Hardy probably will be playing. So here goes Brunson with the bumping and dumping there, just like Kyrie, all those extra dribbling moves and stuff. So here comes Hardy again, dribbling up the court. Gives it over to who's that? Williams. Wow, OG just gave Williams the craziest pick right in his throat. Corner 3-point shot by Derrick Jones. He knocks down another three. So he's feeling himself. So he's one of those guys that I'm going to be pointing at once the Knicks come back and secure the win in this game. I'm going to be looking back at Derrick Jones on how he was like, spinning and acting like he was like won a championship in the first quarter. So we got 12-23. We got Brunson going to get some free throws here. So what's for dinner tonight? I got a bottle of water, okay? Bottle of water for all the people saying, "Yo, you need to drink some more water. You need to drink some more water." Well, there you go, man. I got a whole bunch of these in the kitchen, so I do drink water. But for dinner tonight, I already ate enough today. But I had some this is some peanut butter chips ahoy, chewy chips ahoy, and on the inside there, that is a Reese's Reese's peanut butter cup. Listen, man, the diet is not happening today, but it will happen soon, man. I'm trying to get myself together. Shout out to Jason Kidd. I remember when Jason Kidd was in high school, fam. And now Jason Kidd is an old dude standing on the bench coaching the Dallas Mavericks. It's crazy. It's crazy how time goes, man. I hope some people that listen to this podcast listen to some of the things I talk about here. You know what I'm saying? Because time flies by. Like I literally remember when Jason Kidd was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Jason Kidd was on the Slam magazine, and he was on a little article in the Slam magazine. They were talking about him, playing for California. He had just started playing for California, so he had like a little small article in it. It wasn't like a big article, highlighting this college kid from California named Jason Kidd. Say at the time, they were saying that he was like Magic Johnson, but in college he didn't really show those skills like that. He didn't really show that until he got to the NBA. Really, till he got to he didn't start showing it until he got to the Nets. To tell you the truth, that's when he really started making those crazy passes and stuff. But Jason Kidd, man, he's been around for a long time. Now he's an old man, coaching now. So I mean, that's incredible. Time flies by, man. You want to talk about Jason Kidd? Let's talk about guys like David Lee is retired right now. Jamal Crawford is retired. Nate Robinson is retired right now. It's like, what are we talking about here? So many different names, and then like people keep crying and shit about IQ and RJ still. As an older person, I'm over it already. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm only talking about it because that's the hot topic to talk about right now. But I mean, literally the Knicks won four straight. We're playing Dallas Mavericks. Life goes on, and that's it. People still talking about IQ and RJ, so it's just weird. Also too, like for me, people that are in the 30s and stuff like that, they shouldn't be doing that. They should be kind of past that too. But there's just some of the fans that are on the X app and stuff. Even just like I just knowing from coworkers, I'm always at work. You know what I'm saying? So coworkers and stuff, they always having the same conversations all the time. It's like you're like in your 50s, fam. You're 60 years old and you're still having these stupid conversations. Like, what did you learn in life? Brunson drives, wow, on number 55, all the way to the basket. So, I mean, Brunson is nice, man. Knicks are creeping. So they got it up to 18 right now. So right now, NBA.com is not refreshing the scoreboard here. So we got 18 to 27. Dallas Mavericks are doing what they do. But I think soon the Knicks defense will clamp in, and then we'll be able to finish this up here. They go, Kyrie Irving comes in there, flicks in another shot. So just watch Kyrie and Brunson, man. This is like a point guard workshop here. Kyrie's playing defense against Brunson. I think Kyrie's man defense is a little bit better than Brunson, but Brunson is good for picking up those charges. Look at Brunson with wide open 3-point shot off a rebound from Josh Hart. So the Knicks have not been able to secure this rebound game here. Also getting out in transition. Number 8 just comes in there. I think that's Mr. Green. Just gets a fast break dunk there. So timeout is coming, 18 to 31. So the Knicks have not been able to chip away at this lead. So 31 to 18. At this point, we don't want the lead to increase. What would be nice is for the Knicks to keep them down at 31 for 3 minutes. That would be awesome. Keep them like around 31. Maybe if they get up to 30, 35, maybe that's okay. But if they do that, the Knicks need to cut this lead, down a lot. So 3 minutes, you can score 10 points in 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So if Dallas scores say 4, let them score 2, let them score 4 buckets, the most, get to 35 points. More than likely 36. We'll see what happens here. But 35 points, 36 points. And if the Knicks can cut the deficit and score possibly 30 in 3 minutes, I think that'll be fantastic for the first quarter. Then you can just call it a 2-possession game. So let's leave it like that without having to talk about it so much. Let's cut this lead to a 2-possession game, however that may be. If the Knicks can do that in 3 minutes, then we're fine. Then you could just put this first quarter away and then start the second quarter fresh, third quarter, fourth quarter, and then we can have some fun tonight. So anyway, one thing I have to say here, which is kind of annoying, is that Ron is having a podcast today at 9:20. I just remembered that. So I don't know if Ron is watching, but he is doing a podcast on the front stoop. So I really wanted to do that podcast because let me see. I really want to do that podcast because the artist is incredible. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if I can find it here. Just do it like this. Type it in the front stoop. So the front stoop hip hop. So put that in there. There goes the front stoop there. So let me see if he has it locked in already. Does he have it locked in for it to come up yet? Yes, he does. So this is the young lady here. Knicks turnover. Tim Hardaway Jr. just got a turnover, brings the ball up the court. DiVincenzo's guarding him. Number 88 gets it over, finds it into the corner there. That's Hardy there for a nice drive. He gets fouled. So that's not what we asked for there. A turnover ended up being a foul on the drive there by Hardy. So Dallas has a lot of confidence right now. This is what we don't want. This team to come in here with confidence. They don't have Luka. You know what I'm saying? So all it takes is these guys to get a little bit of confidence. So anyway, this is the young lady that we're going to be interviewing today. So I mean, the pictures that they chose to put here, Mr. Ron, this takes away from the artist because she doesn't normally dress like this. This was for her birthday. So her name is Serena. So she's dope, man. If anybody's gonna tune into that, it starts at 9:20. I told Ron that I would be there, man. So after this first quarter, I'm gonna try to finish the second quarter, but I'm actually gonna take a pause for Die Hard Knicks podcast just so I can go on the front stoop and talk with this young lady for a little while, talk some hip hop, for a little while. Hopefully through the halftime show, and then we can come back here and finish the game strong. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm hoping for. So if you guys don't mind, at like about 9:20 or so, I'm gonna flip over to the front stoop here, and you can catch this broadcast live. So this is the actual link to it. You know what I'm saying? This is me showing love to my people, man. So I don't know if I don't know if people appreciate me when I do stuff like this because I've been helping guys out a lot when they call for it. So I hope that they appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So I will be doing this pod at about 9:20 or so. So hopefully we can get some more of the second quarter in here. We can talk some Knicks, and then I'll definitely be back for the second half to finish off this game here. So Dallas is still throwing up shots. Knicks are not in position yet for the defensive rebound. We weren't in position. This guy Williams gets the rebound. So it goes Tim Hardaway Jr. for a 3-point shot, and he knocks it down. So this is a nightmare. So 36. Now it's on 39. The Knicks were on their way to actually getting close to it, but now this little run here by Dallas, they got a lot of confidence. 39 points to 21. That's not what the Dr. L ordered here. A lot of confidence there. Josh Hart literally was all up on Tim Hardaway Jr. and he still knocked it down. So he might get a 4-point play. So we have to see what happens here. Man, this is a nightmare. This is what we did not want. Let a team like this get confidence when they don't have their superstar and we're down by this many points early on here. This is no good. Tim Hardaway Jr. knocks down that one. So here goes Julius to McBride. So McBride's back in this game now. So we're trying to work out with Julius here with this bench mob. Hartenstein on the drive, he ends up getting fouled. Such a slow, methodical drive, but nice and easy right down the lane. That's one thing that Hartenstein brings. Hartenstein is able to create his own shot. You know what I'm saying? So like Mitchell Robinson driving to make a layup, I don't think he'll be able to do that. But Hartenstein didn't make the shot. But at least Hartenstein can make free throws, man. So we'll see if Hartenstein can make his free throws now. But we know Mitchell Robinson only shoots 30-something% from the free throw. Hartenstein makes the first one. So that's the big issue with Mitchell Robinson. So he doesn't make free throws. So people can talk about his defense. People can talk about his offensive rebounds all you want. But if the guy can't make free throws and he can't be available, like that, and he's not a leader on defense where he's not directing traffic and telling guys where to go and pointing and stuff like that and being verbally communicative out there, then what are we talking about here? But people have their imagination. They like a player because of their imagination. Well, keep it real though. Richard Robinson could help us, but not the way people are thinking. Right now, Dallas is trying to find their way. Hardy on the inside, nice little floater. Knicks are fighting themselves for a rebound. They gotta call same. Josh Hart, full head of steam. This is the Grimes. Not enough spacing for the Knicks here. Hartenstein with the offensive rebound. He bypassed McBride to give it to Julius. So Julius is going to dribble here. Crazy defense by number 30 there. Number 30 had two hands all over Julius. No foul call. So here comes Dallas taking the full head of steam there. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Josh Hart. Excuse me, on McBride. So I guess McBride was moving. But we'll see here. So anyway, 9:20, guys. So I'll remind you guys in a few seconds. But let's get back to the scoreboard here. This first quarter is extending a little bit too long right now. 38 seconds. So this is a nightmare, guys. This is not what we expected here to play against this team. As you can see, Julius driving to the basket. This is a new thing here. Him getting to the basket, taking the bump, and then shooting it with the left hand. He didn't do that at all his entire Knicks career. All the shots where he got his shots different ways, fadeaway jump shots and that type of stuff. But him going to his strong hand to take shots off the backboard, that's something that has never happened, since he's been a Knicks. So that's pretty good. So let's check out this while we're here looking at some free throws. Check out what you guys are saying. Yeah, so I mean, Vinny Vegas is right. Kyrie been quiet in Dallas. Yeah, it's good for him. Well, nobody gives a fuck about what he's saying in Dallas. That's Texas. Texas could care less about all that bullshit that he talks about. Josh Hart kicks it out to Julius. Julius holds it, dribbling. Julius is from Texas, so he's probably got a lot of family here. Step back 3-point shot. Josh Hart inside with a big time rebound, man. Back to Grimes. Grimes, one dribble, 3-point shots, no good. Julius with an offensive rebound. So Knicks got two opportunities here to score. Julius on the inside, being surrounded by Dallas Mavericks, traveling on the inside. Grimes finally gets a 3-point shot to go down, 26-40. So this has been a nightmare here, guys. 26-41 is incredible, man. 26-41. Let's refresh this. NBA.com is betraying us tonight. So we got Tim Hardaway just pulls up for three and he knocks it down. So I mean, something's in the air here today. So the Dallas Mavericks scored 44 points in the first quarter. You want to talk about defense? I mean, when guys like Tim Hardaway Jr. are just walking down the court with two hands in his face and just knocking down, half court 3-point shots in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Something else is going on out there. So hopefully that's just a first quarter enigma. Hopefully after this little break here, the Knicks could clear up some of this energy, start playing Knicks basketball. You know what I'm saying? Spread, get some spacing out there. Let's call some timeouts when it's supposed to. So I mean, like Tom Thibodeau, like I said, he waited till the Knicks were down by double figures for him to call his first timeout. I mean, what are we talking about here? Yeah, Randall Paul here. Shout out to Randall Paul. He says Tibbs is delusional. I just don't get it. But if we say Tibbs is delusional, then we go into tangent arguments with our fans out there. It's weird. Yeah, we need to just settle it down. I mean, I like to look at basketball and like they play 4 games. Right now, like if you're playing in the gym, right? You're playing in an open gym. Say 12-2, right? That's usually open gyms about 12-2, 11-1, or something like that. So I mean, if you're playing out there, like if you want to stay out there, it's basically 4 games. 4 good games because guys like to argue and stuff like that. So you can play 4 good games. You know what I'm saying? So you lose the first game. You know what I'm saying? You better play better the second time, or you might not play again. So they say if you lose the first one, you might have 3 games, to get in, within the 2 hours, depending on how crowded the gym is. You know what I'm saying? So if you can win the next quarter, then you get to play again. If you win this third quarter, you get to play again. So that's my mentality watching these games here. Now we lost the first quarter. That's okay. But if we win the next 3 quarters, we can win this game. So that's how the Knicks are going to have to approach this right now. Not worried about the deficit right now, because we're talking about almost a 20-point deficit here in the first quarter. So like I said, if the Knicks could win the second quarter by 5, win the third quarter by 5, you know what I'm saying, and then lock on defense and win the fourth quarter by 10 or something like that, we can win the game. So we just have to think of it that way. Shout out to Space Ghost Coast to Coast was good. Salute. Vinny says he's a custodian in high school, and I try to drop jewels on these kids, basic life stuff. Yeah, man. It don't have to be teaching, right? You don't have to be preachy. Just give your point of view and whatever. And then sometimes when the kids are acting up and you say some real shit to them, they heard you. They'll stop or whatever. And then sometimes when they see you, you can see their eyes light up, because they give you that respect. When they have conversations with you, to let you speak or whatever. Not every kid is the same. Some kids like to make the jokes and stuff like that. My little guy likes to joke around too much. Everything's a fucking joke with him. You know what I'm saying? But they hear you though. At least you put the gem. You don't gotta yell. You ain't gotta be crazy. You show them what a man is. And then they'll figure that out. Tim Hardaway Jr. Knicks lost them on defense there, so that's not a good sign. Knicks got a lot of holes out there. Not a lot of spacing. Not a lot of communication out there. So we got Brunson bringing the ball up the court. This guy Precious is literally moving and screening with his man there. So there they go. Did they call that? Yes, they did. That's a legal screen. Precious was illegal screening all the way up the court, and then he finally sets a screen and he keeps moving. I just don't get it. So the Knicks got to figure this out, man. No communication tonight. So I mean, I guess the four game winning streak is enough for us, huh? Pull up in Dallas without Luka and get smoked by 20. Shit is crazy. So we got Curry's brother there, number 88, has it now. So that's the other twins. There goes the Knicks, not rotating on defense, man. Like, what is going on right now? Everything that we do well is going out the window tonight. So I don't know if it's the travel, here into Dallas. Maybe it's not as cold. Maybe it's humid. They say it's humid out in Texas. So I don't know what happened, man. So I mean, these Knicks are definitely shell shocked here. Shout out to the Morris brother. He's a little bit taller than Mook Morris. Number 88. I think his brother got the key to the city today. The key to the city in Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken. What is that key to the city, man? Oh, I'm rich. Let me give you the key to the city. You help out the youth. Let me give you the key to the city, whatever that means. Shout out to Knicks Nation 112. What's good? Los Knicks, of course. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans out there. Here you go, Vinny. He says Arroyo never won a chip. JJ contributed heavy in that Dallas run. He's still not the GOAT. He's still not the GOAT in Puerto Rican basketball just because he won with Dallas. Even though he did bust ass though. Like if Dallas didn't, if JJ didn't do what he did, Dallas probably wouldn't have won the chip. Because it was basically him, Dirk, and Scary Terry out there doing all the work. That's Scary Terry. That's the Jet. Jason Terry, Yeah, man. And Carlos was nice, man. He had a good handle. He had a good street ball game. He had a pro game. He had a street ball game. He had the whole thing. So I like Green and Brunson a little shenanigans there. But I like that they're not taking it personal. Keeping in the game. You don't need to do the extracurricular activities out there. Dwayne Dennis in the place. He goes Brunson bringing it. So I'm at 9:15 right now. So like I said, guys, I will be going over to front stoop for a little while. So right now the Knicks are down by 20, man. So this is ugly. They got Precious with a nice little rebound, able to get the putback. So like I said, the Knicks just calm this down a little bit. Communicate on defense, get the hands up. Stop letting these guys kill them on transition. They should be able to come back here. So good screen there. By Dallas, had Brunson flip flopping. But I think Precious might have got himself in trouble there. I don't know if they're going to call that on Brunson. But Knicks making their substitutions and stuff. Snapper, rice, and peas and cabbage. Okay. Slide it down. That's what you're eating tonight, Mr. Harlem? Yeah, man. I'm always eating something I ain't supposed to be eating. This guy. Yeah, man. Scrolling. So I mean, she's a good artist, man. That's what I'm trying to say. This young lady here that will be going on the pod in a second. This picture is one thing, but if you look at her which she posts on social media as far as her raps and stuff like that, she has like 1 million videos on there of her freestyling. Little snippet songs that she put together. Excellent, man. Those pictures don't tell don't even tell a piece of the story. And she's a law student. So it'd be interesting to talk with her a little bit later. Yeah, man. So we got a couple things here. Of course, Hardaway can't play defense. So the young lady, I believe she's like in her 20s, man. She's in law school now, so she's got to be like 23, 24. So I mean, Almighty Finesse is a young guy, and he's worrying about all this stuff. He said, "You saying she catfishing? Nah, she's not." They go Trish D. Shout out to Trish. So that pod is about to start in a second, man. So once again, I am going to take a break for a second. So I will be doing this. I'll pop myself and I'll be doing that. I'll just keep the scoreboard up. You know what I'm saying? And I will be coming back. So I'll probably will be back hopefully by the beginning of the third. I should be back and we can get back into this play-by-play and stuff. But I will keep the stream open. So like I said, you will see the scoreboard up. And like I said, I'll keep the stream open, and you guys could talk in the chat and stuff like that. And for you guys hanging out with me today, maybe I'll do a giveaway. For you guys staying with the stream, you know what I'm saying, hanging out or whatever. I'll do a giveaway when I come back. You know what I'm saying. But I will be going over to the front stoop now, so I'm gonna hit up Ron and see what's going on with him, and then we'll get busy with that. So before I go over there, let me just check in with Ron, make sure everything is going good there. All right, so Ron sent the link, so I'm gonna head over to the link, and we're gonna get busy, man. So I'll see you guys in a few. Die Hard out for a few seconds. Once again, I will be back at the start of the third. So let me put this in the chat. Yep. So put that in the chat. We'll be back around. Let me spell around right. We'll be back around the start of the third. All right. So put that in the chat. In here. So anyway, going over to the other channel, guys. Let me just make sure you guys can get that link again. So this is also the link to it. If anybody wants to check it out, we'll be back. I will be over there for a few minutes, and I will come back to the stream, and we can continue the nonsense here. So anyway, Ebru was out for a few minutes, guys. Let me go support Ron right real quick, because I promised him. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do that, and I'll put the chat up, and then we can get busy. All right, see you guys in a few. All right, peace. All right, I'm back, guys, man. So I mean, as always, there's always some kind of technical difficulties, man. So over there, they're having some waiting for the young lady to pop in. Of course, she's late, right? Isn't that always the case when you have something going? People can never stick with the program. So we're gonna come back in here. I'm gonna continue to watch along for the next few minutes. Hopefully, we can get to the halftime before the actual show starts. So I am back here. So let's get into some pure play by play right now. Here goes Tim Hardaway Jr. corner 3-point shot. He knocks that down. So these guys are not letting up here. So it looks like the Knicks have caught up a little bit. 34-51. Josh Hart driving, gets all the way to the free throw line. Looking. Nobody's cutting. Grimes gets it. One dribble, two dribbles on the inside, gets it to Precious. Precious on the inside, waits for the foul. He lays it up, but no foul called. So it goes Tim Hardaway Jr. Dallas is looking to take advantage of the fast break as they've been doing the whole game here. Precious is guarding Kyrie now, so this is barbecue chicken for him. Dribble, step back, shot, mid range, no good. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson full head of steam, pushing the ball up the court. Crossover, driving right at everybody, kicks it out to OG. OG over to Josh Hart, wide open 3-point shot. He drives all the way to the basket, takes the contact, and he lays it up. So he's going to get the and one foul. 38-51. So we're looking to get 39 now, man. So yeah, man, I'm in here play by play. I know a couple people popped off, because I left. But I will be doing a little bit of play by play until Ron is ready here. So just waiting. Like I said, I'm anxious to talk to this young lady, man, because like I said, I did promise Ron that I would do it, so I didn't want to leave Ron hanging here. But Josh Hart with the free throw knocks that down. So that's 39-51. So we got to get some stops here, man. It's one thing that we're like chipping away at the lead, but we need to get some full blown stops here. So Kyrie's bringing up the ball. OG is guarding him, man. So that's a bad look for him. But Tim Hardaway Jr. just catches it and just launches it. He misses that, but number 55 gets the rebound. Knicks in there playing some good defense there. So the referees finally called a foul. So Knicks are working hard, man. We got Grimes and Josh Hart right there. They're communicating with each other. I see the Dallas Mavericks are doing the same thing. So these guys are competing, man. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau, like I said, set the table early on by letting the league get up to double digits before he called his first time out. So that sucks, man. Yeah, but we're rocking and rolling here. 51-39. So it looks like Derrick Jones is going to get a chance to extend the lead here. Stopping the time is good for the Knicks. Stopping time is good for the Knicks, but adding points while the time is stopped is no good. So Derrick Jones misses the first free throw, so that tells you right there that was a bullshit call by the refs. Ball don't never lie. Derrick Jones again, wiping his face off. He's a good player. He's somebody that played for Miami, played for a couple different teams. He's been playing really well this year. He's on one of my fantasy teams, holding me down. Probably having his best year as a pro. As you can see, a lot of confidence. Derrick Jones is like a typical Dallas Maverick player, to tell you the truth. There's quite a few players that play exactly like Derrick Jones. So Precious there gets the ball to Grimes. Grimes is not looking to score. He looks to throw the ball up at Precious, let Precious do something. 12 seconds. Brunson has the ball, drives in, pulls up over Powell there. Derrick Jones with the rebound. Derrick Jones is a Knick type player, man. Hardy also. Hardy's a good player. So we got Kyrie being guarded by Precious there. So Kyrie driving, give it over to Hardy. Grimes got lost there. Good defense by OG having to step over. But Powell was there to finish that play. So right now the Knicks are using Precious at center with OG at the power forward. Brunson dribbling, gets all the way to the free throw line, back to OG for three, no good. So the Knicks can't cut this lead here, 39-53. We're down. Hardy all the way to the basket, nice little layup off the rim, and gets the free throw too. So this is the Knicks' chance to get their ass whooped, man. So this is another female ref is here. It's number 87. It's a good-looking young lady. So I've been, I don't know if you guys noticed, there's been a lot of female refs in the NBA lately. That's a good thing. But on that Hardy move, it looked like he double dribbled. Like you're allowed to do a power dribble, but you're not allowed to power dribble and hop step. The way that he powered and changed direction. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Take the power dribble, which is 2 steps, and then take 2 steps after that. I don't know. That's a little weird. So I'm still taking a look at Ron, seeing what's going on here. Like I said, that young lady's a little bit late. It's always the case when you're doing lives, man. You set times for people. They say there's been plenty of times where I've had guests on the show. They said they want to be guests. They're the one that hit me up. Hit me up about being on the pod. Set up the pod, the time, and everything they want to do it that's convenient for them, right? And then as soon as you start the pod, the motherfuckers, oh, I'm not ready yet. I'm not, or they don't even answer. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that so many times, man. That's why I don't hit nobody up no more. Especially like if people hit me up and want to do a pod, I just say, listen, whatever time you want to do it, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of chasing people, or telling people, hey, let's do it at a certain time. Or they tell me, like I said, they tell me, let's do it at, Thursday at 8:30. You know what I'm saying? Thursday 8:30 comes and they're nowhere to be found. I remember one time, one dude, said he was going to be on the pod and he was on somebody else's pod. You motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, This is a solo pod for a reason, man. I do the solo pod because I could trust myself. I could trust myself more than anything. So, I mean, the young lady, she's from Minnesota. Right now, she's going to school in California. So like I said, she's going to she's studying to be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So rapping is something that she really wants to do, but she's studying to become a lawyer. So I know one thing, she's probably gonna have a hard time getting a deal because she's a lawyer. She can read the jargon and she's extremely smart. So, to get a record deal and stuff like that, they're gonna have to they can't put one over on her. So that's gonna be something else. So she's not Puerto Rican. I think she's half black and white, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll find out more about her whenever that pod starts. Like I said, I'm still waiting to get the call from Ron here. But this is not what I expected here, to get smacked by this much, 55-39. But listen, man, the Knicks won 4 straight games playing excellent basketball. You know what I'm saying? So, we're bound to get a little pie in the face here, especially Dallas too. They're definitely going to be hyped up to try to stop the streak. You don't want the streak to continue on your home floor. So these guys are playing with extreme confidence right now. Like Tim Hardaway Jr., of course, he wants to play well against his club. Kyrie set the table with 2 threes back to back, and then a corner fadeaway jump shot. 8 straight points to start the game. So Kyrie Irving set that example there, and then the rest of the team just took it from there. Knicks, on the other hand, no spacing on offense or defense, man. The communication is off. Guys are fighting for the rebounds and stuff like that amongst themselves for the rebounds. So a lot of poor things that happen for the Knicks right now. So Brunson over to Julius. Julius going 1-on-1, spinning, and he just throws the ball up there. They call it travel. He absolutely did travel. So I mean, this sucks, man. So this is Bobby said. This is the game where Randall needs to dominate. Yeah, this with the size that they have, this should be barbecue chicken for Julius, but we just haven't been able to find Julius today. If you guys notice, we haven't been able to find anybody today. So here we go. Dallas Mavericks is getting all the fouls too there. Shout out to Hardy with a lot of energy, man, going to the basket. He ends up getting fouled. So they're gonna get some more free throws. So right now it's 56, right? They're looking is that a shooting foul? Yes, it's a shooting foul. So he's looking to make it to 58. 58 to 39 is not good, man. What's that, 20-point lead? Unbelievable. So I'm looking here. I might have gotten the call. Did I get the call? Nope, not yet. So we're still fighting the lead here. I'm waiting to see if the Knicks are gonna make a trade. Can you imagine if the Knicks make a trade during the telecast? That would be crazy. So I don't think. Matter of fact, I think that has happened. That has happened where a trade happened in the middle of the game, where like the players had to stop playing. Because they no longer are on the teams anymore. So I believe that's happened before. I know trades have happened after the game too. As soon as the game finished, they go into the locker. No, you don't go to the locker. You out of here. It goes Jones for three in the corner. He misses it. Julius with the rebound. Julius is dribbling. We at the 5:31 mark. We're about to finish with this first half here. Julius Randle with a nice little layup with the left hand. No foul. 47 to 43. So right now, 5 minutes left. It would be nice to put some water on this fire here. This Dallas Mavericks team is extremely hot. If the Knicks could cut the lead here to 10, that's their mission. Cut this lead to 10. So that's only getting this lead to 47. Get it to 47, say 47 to 57. At the halftime, whatever the score ends up being at halftime, Knicks got to cut the lead to at least 10. You know what I'm saying? If they can cut it to 8, would be fantastic. Cut it to single digits. Cut this lead to single digits before the second half starts, and the Knicks have a fighting chance to win this game. So we'll see what happens here. So you go Patrick Williams there. Is that his name? Got Mr. Williams from Boston. Julius gets the rebound, dribbles ball up the court. Just banging and clanging there. Number 3 is guarding him. No foul called. Julius Randle's not complaining. He is complaining a little bit. As a matter of fact, he's complaining a lot. But he scored there, so he's not going buck wild, which is a good thing. Kyrie Irving's being guarded by OG. OG's playing behind him, though. Hardy just launches the three-point shot from his shoes just now. Brunson bringing the ball up the court. He's looking. In and out dribble there, all the way to the basket, floating with the left hand with the defense all on him. So our two go-to guys are going right at these guys here. So here we go. We cut the lead to 10. So you got 57 to 47. Another good defensive play by Hartenstein, blocks a Kyrie layup. So here comes Julius, full head of steam there, spinning on the inside. Tried to give an interior pass to OG. Wasn't able to do it, but he's going to call. Are they going to call charging? No, I think that's a blocking foul there. But this guy, Williams here, Grant Williams is his name? Grant Williams just falls to the floor. Now he's banging on the floor and all this kind of shit. Just finished talking about that. Like I said, my son was carrying on because he doesn't want to eat a sandwich, right? So he uses an excuse. Oh, you told a joke and I'm coughing because you made me choke. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, eat your fucking sandwich, dude. You know what I'm saying? How about that? So that's that. So now Patrick Williams is so hurt now. You got to go to the bench and you got to go drink some water. I guess something like that, right? Ridiculous. A dude so big like that take a simple bump and then now he has to walk slowly and gingerly back to the bench. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Get out of here. So anyway, 47 to 57 is excellent for the Knicks right now. Checking on Ron here, see if the young lady's back. Still no word yet. But we're approaching halftime here. I'm at about the 4-minute mark. Here comes the Knicks with another stop. So they're gonna call a charging foul there. So what happened to the flopping foul? Remember they was gonna cut down on flopping? I mean, that's been out the window ever since the first couple of games where the Knicks were getting killed with the flopping call. Look at that. Hardy comes in there, takes a little tap and just falls backwards. Come on, man. That's blatant flopping. So anyway, 4-minute mark. So this is danger right now. So Dallas Mavericks can go on a quick run here. Knicks got to play some defense. Good jump shot by Tim Hardaway Jr. there. Mid range jump shot knocks that down to cut that the deficit. So the lead is back up to 12. Knicks got to come down and score. We got to come down, score, and keep nipping at this lead here. Brunson crosses over. Julius is wide open for three. He doesn't take it. Dribbles at Powell, kicks it out to OG for a corner three. Give me that, baby. Misses it. So here comes Dallas. So if Dallas scores again to get the lead up to 14, that's not what the doctor ordered there. Dante's playing games. Kyrie with a mid-range jump shot, and he knocks that down. So leads back up to 14. Tom Thibodeau should call a timeout. I don't know. We'll see. So he's not going to call a timeout. Brunson's dribbling the ball up the court. Gives it to Hartenstein. No movement here. Here comes Dante. Hardaway to Julius. Julius for three. Misses that. So here we go. This is the danger here. Kyrie's going to push the ball up the court. So if they score again, then that's a catastrophe. Here goes Kyrie against OG. Nice little clear out all the way to the basket. Kicks it out to number 55. Good defense by Julius. We're playing the passing lanes, but it's going to be Dallas ball. Man, this shit sucks, man. Still Knicks. Still waiting for Still Knicks to Mr. Ron to let me know what's going on here. Let me get this up here. Yeah. So that's a catastrophe, man. Yeah, man, no doubt. Yeah, Josh Hart gets you tight. My man Pudge gets Pudge tight. Pudge is always talking about Josh Hart's waste of space. We need to hang on this boards, hang on the boards, absolutely. Darius Jackson, DJ says, I'm waiting on my Sago. What's that? But okay, and play the 76 tomorrow, so we should be a good one. Waiting for your Sago. Yeah, man. Bullshit calls. We're not getting calls on one end. Dallas Mavericks are getting every single call, it seems like. They're getting every single call, and they're making their shots too, man. A lot of confidence in this club. But right now the score, as you see it on the screen, there is 57-47. That was the turning point there. The Knicks had enough time there to cut this lead to single digits, but the opposite happened. They went basically on a big run now. So now it's 61-47. So that's not what the doctor ordered there. So the thing still stands, man. The Knicks got to cut this lead to at least 10. To cut it down to single digits, you still got enough time. 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Still got plenty of time to cut that lead to less than 10. Cut it to less than 10, and it's still a ball game. But if the lead still stays above 10 right now, then the Knicks are just will just be in trouble. For all the confidence Dallas has right now with the offensive players they do have scorers on the team. So it's an uphill battle for the Knicks. This is games like this is the reason why the Knicks need to make a trade. We need to make a trade, get some more talent in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be like a superstar, like we've been saying. Everybody wants DeJounte Murray. A game like this, DeJounte Murray would definitely help us out a lot because the Knicks are struggling a little bit, and having that extra guy that can create a shot, will be beneficial in a game like this. You want to talk about DeRozan? DeRozan will be fantastic in a game like this, don't you think? DeRozan. Who else we've been talking about? We want to talk about Jordan Clarkson. And whoever else we've been talking about, all these guys would be fantastic. Malik, what's this guy? Malik, Mikal Bridges, excuse me, from Brooklyn. People are talking about him now. So I mean, getting any of those guys, just an extra player to be able to score, create their own shot and score. You know what I'm saying? All those are big time names. Like I said, there's a preference for Murray. But I wouldn't mind getting any of those guys. Getting that extra person that can create a shot is exactly what the Knicks need. Like I said, a game like this, when it gets sloppy, when you could just rely on your talent, they throw the extra talent out there to get the buckets. That's what the doctor ordered there. That's definitely what the doctor ordered. Yeah, man. So still waiting for the word for Mr. Ron there. So he said, I am so convinced that the league hates the Knicks. It's always the same BS. Yeah, it's every single night with the same thing, man. I'm quite sure that the Knicks probably send the league all type of manifestos every single game about what they missed and stuff. But that gets tiring. You just wish that they would call the game evenly on both sides. Brunson with a mid-range jump shot, he misses that. Knicks are working too hard on offense too, man. They're not making anything easier for themselves. As Dallas comes down nice and smooth all the way inside, and Powell just gets a layup right over the top of the rim. So they're getting every opportunity, man. This lead is going back up to 20, man. This is crazy right now. So Brunson bringing the ball up here. Yeah, 9-0 run the last minute. almost 2 minutes now. So that's a nightmare. The Knicks were doing well. They had a chance to cut this lead to single digits, and it went the opposite way the last 2 minutes of this game here. So we had the 2 minute warning. The same thing still applies, man. The Knicks got to cut this lead to 10. Cut this lead to single digits. 10 would be nice. So Julius Randle has a hand in his face, spin, left-handed shot off the rim, no good. Hartenstein there with the rebound, and he gets the putback. So we got 49-66. Something's going on with NBA.com that's driving me fucking crazy. There, Kyrie pulls up for three, no good. Powell slaps it. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's dribbling. Sidestep. Oh, he had a layup there. Gives it up to Brunson for three. I'll take that. He misses that. So our guys are not making shots. Shout out to Julius and OG, both fighting each other for the rebounds there. So number 55 is calling Knicks ball. So that is Knicks ball. So Knicks are in the same spot. How many times today have our own players been fighting each other for the rebounds and stuff? This shit is like a little bit annoying. Yeah, so you still think Kyrie's gonna drop 30, Mike? He's probably gonna have to take that. So Dallas is showboating here. Got an alley-oop there. 68-49. Knicks are still trying to catch up. Dante, sidestep, nice little layup over the top of the rim there. A little bit of their own medicine there. So we have the 1 minute warning now. 68-51. It's an uphill battle here. So I mean, for the Knicks to cut this lead to 10 with a minute left is like, it's almost impossible. Kyrie just got fouled all the way out by the half court line. DiVincenzo's pissed off a little bit. Yep, the flopping. I agree with them. The flopping is a little bit too much. Yeah, Harlem CEO, he says, if the Knicks just attack the basket, we'd be back in it. Yeah, man, we're attacking a little bit. We're attacking, Just now, DiVincenzo just showed you what they can do, right, Harlem. But Knicks are attacking. Brunson is missing the shots. Julius is missing the shots. So Knicks got to figure it out, man. Here goes Jacko. I'm telling you, this is such a winnable game. So maybe it's a tale of the halves, basketball's a game of runs. Maybe after halftime, the Knicks could cut this lead down and give Dallas a little taste of their own medicine. But to be down 68-51 right now with a chance right now to almost get it up to 20, it's ridiculous. Kyrie with the second shot, so they got 70. It's actually 70-51. This is a nightmare right now. Nightmare game for the Knicks. Brunson drives on the inside, gives it to Julius. Julius comes in and he gets a dunk. So you got to be careful, man. That's one of those dunks that hurt your back. But he does get the dunk there, 53-70. 53-70. So looks like Dallas is going to call a timeout. Oh, no, they call a foul on Brunson. My God, man. So I don't know what's going on here. So I mean, yeah, man. So I mean, if anybody's really, really pissed off, because I know people get really pissed off about wins and losses and stuff, but we just won 4 straight, man. So we win 4 straight. If we lose tonight, it's not the end of the world. That's why the NBA season is 82 games. There's always another game. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get too mad. Yeah, Bobby, I know you're pissed, man. I know the energy, man. I know it. But don't let the game kill you, man. This is a winnable game. We should win this game, but things are not going our way at the moment. Got 40 seconds, man, and we're down 53-71. It's ridiculous. But we got to see what we can do here. So Knicks make a stop. So here we come. Brunson on the drive. Does he get the score all the way to the basket? And they're gonna call. Did he score? Yes, he did score. So it's an and one. So I mean, we still got our stars. We still got our guys that do their thing. So we just have to trust our guys that they can come back here. So, I mean, good play by Brunson with a nice patented move to a lot of contact, man. So set the table, man. Let the refs know, hey, listen, we're going to keep driving. You got to blow that damn whistle. So 55-61 here. Got Brunson with a chance to make it 56. So here comes this Grant Williams guy. Wasn't he just crying for his mom just now? He couldn't barely walk. Now he's back in the game talking shit. Man, fuck you. Brunson at the free throw line. Shot is up. So, I mean, Brunson cut his sides a little bit. He usually gets a little bit of a taper, but his taper is a little bit high today. So here goes Dallas. They're basically going to take the last shot of the half here. So 71-55. If they score now, that would be a nightmare. If they score now, that would be right on brand. They just been kicking our ass the entire game. So here comes Kyrie. Gets it over to number 3. A little bump there. shoots it off the glass, and they're gonna call it and one. That is a fucking nightmare, man. He just walked in there, threw it up, it went in, and he gets the foul. Look at this. Look at Grant Williams, the same guy that was just crying, pushed off with the left hand, and then throws it up. What's the name? Hartenstein wasn't even near him. Look, he creates the contact, pushes off with the hand, and then Hartenstein wasn't even touching him, and then they call it and one. That is garbage. Yo, that is fucking garbage, man. That's garbage. So I mean, listen, this is it's one of those games, man. This is one of those games that nothing is going our way. Like you mean to tell me Grant Williams just drove just now, pushed off, and then fell to the floor, and then the referees had the nerve to call it on him? So now they're gonna call incidental contact here. Who are they gonna call it on? And here goes Grant Williams again on the floor, like somebody touched his butthole or something. Like what is going on here? So now what is the call? Brunson is driving, trying to get free, and Grant Williams they collide. So I mean, a little bit of dirty play there by Brunson. There, it looked like Brunson tried to take Grant out. I like that. It looked like he tried to take him out, huh, guys? So they're gonna watch the replay there. Are they gonna review this with 2 seconds left? So Brunson is telling somebody to relax. So are they gonna review this? I mean, it looks like they are gonna review it. Are they gonna review this? Grant Williams is the biggest pussy I've ever seen. I'm glad that we didn't sign him. There was a lot of talk about the Knicks signing Grant Williams, so it looks like they are gonna review it. So they're gonna review it. So this is possibly oh no Grant I mean Brunson is coming out the game, so they're not gonna review anything, I guess. I mean, so that's dangerous. Brunson could have got kicked out the game for that. But anyway, that totally was intentional. So there goes Grant Williams there after falling on the floor, hurting, like somebody touched him the wrong way. Still has enough energy to get the shot up there. So now so Brunson is gonna plead his case to number 55. Number 55 too is a notorious Nick hater. Number 50. I feel like every time we play a game with number 55 as the ref, we always lose the game. You know what I'm saying? People need to look it up. We need to find out which referees are like our worst referees there. I think he's one of them. Number 55. I feel like all of our worst losses are against with him as the referee. So anyway, like I said, I'm still pending here. Okay, so Ron just said we're ready. So right on cue, we're at halftime. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna take a little bit of break, guys. Like I said, once again, I will be on the front stoop, man. So you can find the link for the front stoop in the chat here. Right now, I'm gonna put this up, and then we're gonna take a little bit of break, and hopefully, I'll be back in time for the second half there. So please don't leave. Like I said, I might try to do a giveaway, when I come back, man. So probably middle of the third, definitely be ready to go. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Uh, Once again, it's your boy Eru. Once again, see you guys in a little bit. See you about probably midway through the third. All right, so peace. Hey guys, I am back. For those that are still hanging out here, I know you guys can see the pictures popping up and stuff here and there, but we definitely was doing that podcast over there. But let's get back into this game. It looked like the Knicks were coming back. The Knicks had cut it down to 7. It looked like. So I'm just gonna call the last 2 minutes of this game, and then we'll get up out of here. Direct you guys to Sim right after. But shout out to Ron. Definitely was definitely had to watch that. Had to be a part of that pod because I'm a big fan of that young lady, man. And just to hear from her because I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that she was going to law school and all sort of stuff. And anyway, incredible artist, man. So hope you guys can tune into that interview. So it's the Knicks are now catching up, 116 to 121. We got a minute and 43 seconds, man. This is crazy, bro. So I see the energy is different. I see the crowd is down. There's a couple ball heads sweating down there, in the audience. So Brunson is showing everybody what he can do here. So I guess I'll do a post game. I do like a tiny post game, just because I wasn't able to do talk most of this pod. But we'll do a tiny post game. So I see Kyrie Irving had 42. You got Tim Hardaway Jr. with 30. Not too many anything else going on. Right now, Randall has 32. Brunson has 25. DiVincenzo with 16. So the writing's on the wall there. OG Anunoby only has 10 points. He's not a scorer. You know what I'm saying? At least not yet. We definitely need an extra player, man. So right now the Knicks are only down by 4 with a minute and 40 seconds left, man. Let's get into some hardcore play-by-play here. So we got Kyrie being guarded by OG. OG's being scraped tonight because Kyrie got 42 points. So here comes. They're looking for Kyrie trying to feature him here. OG's guarding him. You got a double team with Julius. Julius needs to get out of there. Let OG just take him because look, after all of that, Kyrie was still able to get to the rim. So rebound by the Knicks. Here goes DiVincenzo, full head of steam there, giving it to Julius. Cram in the lane there, able to get it to Hartenstein. No fouls are being called. DiVincenzo with 3 in the corner. Yes! 3-point shot. Knicks are down by 1, baby. What the fuck? This Knicks squad, man, you gotta believe. You gotta believe something special is happening with this squad, man. Because we was getting smoked, bro. In that first quarter, we was getting smoked. 20 points down. Tom Thibodeau with the poor decision making in the early things to give these guys the confidence that they have. Now to the point where Knicks fans now in the Dallas arena here are standing up. You can see them now. The Dallas fans themselves, you can see they're all lacking. No energy. The referees would not call a foul. Look, all this pushing and shoving, no foul being called there. But you cannot deny that ball going inside the bucket, baby. Look at Hartenstein with the pass to DiVincenzo in the corner. Pow, baby. Corner 3. Take that. Look at my man Charlie Brown with the legs kicking. I love it, man. I got to tell you too, man, the perfect balance of youth, with the veterans, and then we don't have old veterans. We have veterans in their prime. So this is a special club here. So listen, plenty of time. DiVincenzo with the clutch 3-point shot, 121 to 120. So the Knicks scored on one side. Can we get the stop on the Knicks? Oh my God, man. Cardiac Knicks. Sheesh. Oh my God. Dwayne Dennis, Bobby Santiago, defense. Bobby, you was out of here, Bobby. Wasn't you pissed? You was pissed early. Oh my God. That's the beauty in sports. Anyway, get back into this play-by-play here. Kyrie's dribbling the ball up the court, traveling with every bounce. They're playing the double team game. Here goes Jones, Derrick Jones on the inside, corner 3-point shot, misses it. Oh, didn't get the rebound. Tim Hardaway Jr. with the Knicks style shot. Oh, he's gonna get redemption in the corner. In and out again. Knicks cannot get the offensive rebound. Come on, guys. Oh my God, how many freaking shots did they miss just now? So now they get another shot to cut this lead. So they're sending a double team to Kyrie. Kyrie doesn't really like it. Kyrie's penetrating, gets another 3-point shot wide open for Green, so he knocks it down. How many opportunities, man, did these guys get? Oh my God! So the Knicks were a step slow there. Tim Hardaway Jr. hit the ball off the side of the rim, missed the shot in the corner, and then of course somebody's got to make it. So we got a 4-point lead there. So now it's a 2-possession game. Knicks definitely needed to stop. We were stopping them, man, but could not get our hand on that rebound. So so much emphasis is placed on offensive rebounds with Mitchell Robinson coming back, being an offensive rebounding giant, right? But you really need to get those defensive rebounds to secure the defensive stop. Damn it! Look how many shots just poked out there. With all the 3-point shots, the pressure is on the guards to get the rebounds. So that sucks, man. But Kyrie Irving, did a good job of finding the wide open shot there. But my thing is, why are we leaving 3-point shooters open, man? These guys are just getting shots up after shot. Man, but 4-point lead with 25 seconds left is an uphill battle here. So Tom Thibodeau, I don't know what he's drawing on that picture. The Julius Randle's looking at it. Everybody's looking. So I'm trying to see what's going on here. So are we gonna try to draw up a 3-point shot for OG in the corner? That's what I'm thinking. It looks like a corner 3-point shot. They're gonna try to do the percentages right now. So Pudge, shout out to Pudge in the place. We got Mega, Dwayne, and Ron is here too. Man, we needed that stop, man. That was it. That was the game right there. If we got that stop, we would have been it. We would have been it. That would have been it right there. So here we go. Brunson with the inbounds pass here. Brunson looking. Can we get the ball inbounds, please? Golly, DiVincenzo dribble all the way to the basket, kicks it out to OG, pulls up, 3-point shot in the corner, no good. Knicks a step slow to the rebound. We didn't get the rebound. We got to play the foul game now. So, man, what a heartbreaking. This is a loss here now. 17 seconds. I mean, outside of something amazing happening here, now we're talking about still a 2-possession game. So, I mean, let me not get too far down, but I mean that play that they drew up there was to nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. We couldn't even get the ball in bounds. So is this Knicks ball here? No. I know it's got to be Dallas ball. So it's Dallas ball. So do I need to say it? The Knicks need to get a steal? Oh, we got to call a timeout. Couldn't get the ball in bounds. So good defense by the Knicks there to deny the ball. Oh my God. So Tim Hardaway Jr. is yelling at somebody. He's yelling at Williams. He's yelling at whatever. So these guys are not communicating properly. Oh my gosh. So 2-possession game here. Like it goes without saying that we got to get a steal. But let me tell you something. Shout out to Pudge. You know what I'm saying? What kind of play was that? There was no spacing. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't get the ball in bounds. The moving around, I guess, for trying to get the inbounds in might have messed the play up. So guys are confused. Guys are running to the same spots and stuff. So I mean, it is what it is, man. But still 2-possession game with 17 seconds is a lot of time. But as you can see here, this is what the last time NBA.com updated with 44 seconds. 44 seconds is an eternity to get back into the mix of things. So from 44 to 17 now, after that 3-point shot, not much time is left to get this game to secure this win here. But I mean, oh my God, anything can happen. But the Knicks just fouled Tim Hardaway Jr. If he makes both free throws, which more than likely will, then the Knicks have to make 2 threes. We have to make 2 threes. So it's still a 2-possession game, because 4 points and 2 points is basically the same thing. The thing about it is that 3-point shot has to be so quick because it travels so much in the air that it takes time off the clock. Right now, the Knicks have to get a steal. Can't get the steal. They got to foul right away. So much time went off the clock. Oh, that's it. Too much time is going off the clock. Knicks cannot foul. Like, what the fuck? 6 seconds off the clock, bro. 6 seconds off the clock. That's the game. That's the game right there. So, I mean, they couldn't even get close enough to foul. Like, what is going on here? So we go Kyrie Irving to seal the game here. I mean, if he makes both free throws, game is over. He makes the first one. I don't know what the Knicks timeout situation is right now. Both teams is in a bonus. I don't see any dots for timeouts. So I don't think the Knicks even have a timeout right now. We'll see in a second. But this looks like the end of the game here. So Kyrie Irving, of course, he was going to give 43 points tonight, damn near 50 points. He would have need to get that in order to score because they have nobody else that can score. So he got 43 points, man. OG only had 10, or whatever he had. Not much scoring on his part. Yeah. Kyrie knocks down both. So that's 26. Got to get the ball up the court. This shot has to go up quick. So Brunson just got fouled there. They didn't call it. Wow, DiVincenzo stole it. It's still Dallas ball here, but DiVincenzo came in hot. DiVincenzo came in hot. So Knicks absolutely got to get a steal. There's no way around it, man. But I mean, game is over though. I mean, wishful thinking here. It would have to be one of the greatest comebacks in NBA history. So the Knicks fouled right away. So Tim Hardaway's like whatever. He's tickling him. Brunson is tickling him over there on the sides. So I mean, he makes both free throws. Game is over. I mean, game is over right now. It's 4 seconds left. Knicks are down by 4. This game is over. So I mean, wow, big time comeback here by the Knicks. But the play of the game is all those rebounds, all those offensive rebounds that Dallas had. You can't say the Knicks weren't ready to get the rebounds. They were in position, but those were long rebounds. They came out. The guards had to go get them, But Dallas guys were way behind the 3-point line, waiting to catch those rebounds. Uh, I don't know if you want to blame Julius for not guarding that 3-point shot. Maybe he was guarding. Maybe he was in the corner or something. I don't know. I know some people want to micromanage their takes, but it's a 6-point lead here. Game is over. Brunson has to get the shot up quickly. He goes all the way to the basket for the layup, which wasn't the right move there. He probably should have just let it go. But I think the game would have been over. Or we say Tim Hardaway Jr. and Brunson are hugging each other. Like Brunson's like, "Yo, get off me, dude." Shout out to Green. I mean, these are all ex teammates and stuff. That's probably his rookie, Mr. Green. Shout out to Williams. So a lot of love for these to this Dallas group. Everybody's proud of him and that type of thing. But I definitely would have loved this win. So if let's play the blame game. Let's play the blame game. So who do I blame? Who do I blame? You got to blame somebody. So this is going to be a pseudo post game show because I didn't really get to talk too much. Who do you blame? Who do you blame for coming out, allowing this team to get confidence, scoring 44 points in that first quarter? Remember I said all you have to do is win every other quarter and we have a chance to win this game? Take a look at this third quarter, 31-27. Take a look at the fourth quarter, 38-27. So the Knicks did their job, player-wise, to get back into this game. Starting this game, though, 44-26, you got to blame Tom Thibodeau because we were down 12-4 in the beginning of the game. When the fuck was he going to call a timeout? You wait till you damn near down by 10 for you to call a timeout. Then the Knicks end up going down by 20 like nothing. Where were the timeouts? Where were the changes? Questionable substitutions as far as trying to get the most out of what was happening and try to stop the bleeding and stuff like that. So I mean, just blame that first quarter, completely shell shocked that first quarter. Because I mean, if you take off 10 points off that first quarter, the Knicks win this game. You know what I'm saying? Take off 10 points because I mean 44 is excessive. If they score 34 points, we win the game. So I blame Tom Thibodeau for that. Because a team like this, all they need is a little bit of confidence in the beginning. They allowed them to get the confidence. Like I said, I was gonna blame if the Knicks came back to win this, I would have been shitting on Derrick Jones, right? But Derrick Jones was definitely a catalyst building up that confidence in that first quarter. Like I said, that's all I gotta say. That 34, that 44 right there is the killer of the game. You want to talk about we missed shots, we didn't get foul shots, and whatever you want to say. Nah, that first quarter, them scored at 44 points. That's the reason why we lost this game. It's not because Julius missed the assignment for the corner three or whatever, or anybody else missed an assignment throughout the game there. The issue is that first quarter, 44-26, and that's the end of that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we lost this game 128 to 24. If you take off 10 points off of that 44, now you're talking about 124 to 118. And the Knicks win the game handily, pretty easily. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Dallas. They brought it to us, that 44-point first quarter. But the Knicks brought it back with that 38-27 fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Just not enough to come back to win this game here. So the Knicks are they finally get a loss. We're four. Let's be positive. We're 4-1 in the last 5 games. That's positive. So you want to talk about the next game? Let's get into that, man. Knicks standings. So let's do the games. I said standings. I don't know why. Next game is against the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies lost John Morant. They still got the firepower to come back. So the Knicks definitely got to show up against Minnesota. We played the Magic at home, and then we play the Rocket at home, and then we play the Wizards at home, and then the Raptors again. So we got some big games there. The Wizards are gonna look to come back on us. The Rockets are gonna look to give us a good game in the Garden. The Magic is the same way. So I mean the Grizzlies too. They're gonna all these everybody's ready to play the Knicks. The way that the Mavericks came out hot, Grizzlies, Magic, Rockets, Wizards, Raptors, all are gonna have the same energy for the next 6 games. So I mean, we just got to start fresh now. I'm hoping that we could win some of these games back to back. We won 4 straight. I want another 4 straight. Give me another 5 straight. You know what I'm saying? Up into the Raptors game, we played the Nets, the Nuggets. So I mean, these are all winnable games here. So just like this game was winnable, all these other games are winnable too. So shout out to the Knicks, man. Shout out to you guys for sticking with me here. Doing half a podcast today, just because I definitely wanted to support Ron and his show. I'm becoming the co-host for the show, but this is the young lady that we interviewed. I'm thoroughly impressed, and I was like really trying not to get myself in trouble, with the flirtation and stuff, man. But I definitely was flirting a little bit. I had to pull it back a little bit. But outside of that, man, incredible artist, and definitely got a great head on the shoulders, man. So yeah, man, what are you doing? That's all I gotta say. You young guys and you record executives and whoever's making music and stuff, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because this young lady's out there. You need to find her, and you need to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Whether musically or otherwise. You know what I'm saying? She's out there. You need to go find her. You know what I'm saying? Because you know. Goodbye, guys. This is Diehard Eru 128 to 124. Knicks loss. That loss, you know what I'm saying? We could have won. So if you want to say this was like a feel good win, feel good loss, or like what do you want to say? What's the word they say? Like if when you lose a game that you got close, like a moral victory. That's what they call it, right? Moral victory. Man, fuck that. Okay, I'm pissed. You know what I'm saying? 5-1. You want to say? Eru says, there's struggles to make proper adjustments. He always does, man. For a guy that says he watched 10 games 10 times straight and this, that, and the other, this guy, he has a lot of flaws, man. But listen, he got us to this point, and we're not going to fire him midway through the season. It is what it is. But anyway, Bobby Santiago, thank you for the super chat earlier on today. Definitely got to put that up there to salute you. But before somebody else puts a super chat in there, man, let me get up out of here. Definitely appreciate you guys' support as always. When do we play again? Let me just get that up here. We play again Saturday. So we got some time, man. So today is Thursday. We got Friday and then Saturday. Got one day in between. So Knicks play the Grizzlies next, man, 8 p.m., which is good on a Saturday, for us. On Monday, they play at 3 o'clock. That's the MLK game. So, yeah, man, that's the end of that. Diehard Knicks, please go check out Sim Russell with the post-game show. And once again, for those that went on the front stoop there, please check out this artist, man. Outside of this picture, I know this picture paints a picture, but I mean, if you got a chance to watch the interview, man, she definitely is nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? This is her birthday picture here. But I mean, her as an artist, she's definitely an old soul, man. So I mean, like I said, if anybody out there is looking to sign somebody, looking to develop or work with an artist, man, you better holler at this chick, man. Also, too, man, I don't know if she's single. If she is, man, you need to go find her. You need to slide in the DMs too, man. So anyway, this your boy Eru. I'm up out of here. Diehard Knicks, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb, salute. And speaking of good artists, man, we got to put on my man Trav B. Ryan on here to clap your cheeks on the way out. See you guys later. Peace.
Eru, I see you. Diehard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, man, he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.